So I rang Hell again this morning and they were busy. Nobody answered the phone. I said to myself, my gosh, that's unusual. There's always somebody there to answer the phone. So I thought to myself, there must be something up. So I turned on YouTube and what do I see? Henry Kissinger has been dragged off the face of the earth. Kicked the bucket. Yeah. So I thought to myself, wow, that's why they're busy. Busy as fuck, sharpening things and checking out the acetylene blowtorch and a pair of pliers that they have ready, keeping them all oiled up. But this motherfucker is responsible for tens of millions of people's deaths. I mean, he was organizing the bombing of Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam. He got his ass stuck into all the Middle Eastern wars. Motherfucker's 100 years old. Oh, it was a long time of doing damage on this earth. And he's a very high member of the mafia, the K Mafia. It's going to be a big funeral. Don't know where they're going to bury the motherfucker because people will want to come along and piss on his grave. And I mean, his lifetime of warmongering will be celebrated. I mean, you can forget about everything else. You can forget about wars everywhere for the next week or 10 days while they deal with this motherfucker, So, and of course, as you know, these things happen in threes. So expect a couple more to come along. Me ringing Hell, is probably going to become a regular occurrence. But, I mean, the guy was such a gross materialist. I wouldn't be surprised like that if he hasn't gone for fucking cryogenics. As he sees that as his only future. Hey, bad news with cryogenics, actually, because I didn't watch them, but I saw a few videos come up on my feed this week where they went to inspect some of these cryogenic capsules. It's basically a big fucking fishbowl. And whatever they had put inside them had turned to slime. It was all around the inside of the fucking bowl. So people paid back at the 90s, 2000s, materialists getting this bullshit story, we can freeze your body or even just your head. And when we get the technology to revive you, we will revive you. Full body, $750,000. Head, $250,000. Oh, shit, man. Fuck. Cheap. Get another life. So, and now they go around to check, see how they're doing, and there's just a green slime. They've turned to fucking green slime. So, 750 grand for a body and 350 grand. I'm in the wrong fucking business. I think I said this before. You got to get into the, you get into the cryogenics business. Henry's probably paid a couple of million to get, find a fat enough fucking fishbowl to stick him in. And you make loads of money that way. But if it was me, I would have a fucking pet food factory next door with a tunnel underneath, yeah? So when these rich fuckers come in, right, people's cats and dogs are going to be eating very expensive fucking Middle Eastern human beef. And then you make food for cats and dogs, make more money out of it that way. That's the business to be in. But like, I'd be pretty fucked though if one day the technology to revive these fuckers did come out and they showed up at my place. I would fucking end up hanging upside down by the ankles in a fucking fishbowl. But anyway, let's get back to fucking Henry. Henry's kicked the bucket this morning. You remember he married this big fucking thing? Probably spawned in New Schwabenland. New Klaus Schwab in land. Yeah? Anyway, like, how do these old fucks go to the end of their life, to the fucking age of 100, and still stay on a warmongering footing, right to the very end. Like they are convinced that they are the elite of this world. God has chosen them. They're the chosen ones. We are animals. And doing God's work, clearing the earth of these two-legged animals, is their fucking priority. And their fake scriptures conjured up a couple hundred years ago by fucking creeps that conjure up all religions, give them the belief that they are ahead over everybody else. So he's going down in the belief God will be pleased with him when he gets there, because he spent his time cleaning the world up of non-godly people. And I mean, that religion that they have isn't a religion. It's a historical series of events. Oh, Moses went to the river and it opened for him, and if you go out now and look, you see Pharaoh's carriages all lying in the bottom of the ocean. Like, fuck, somebody went out there in a boat with a load of old bicycle wheels and fucked them over the side. And then somebody comes along 10 years later, oh, look, it's true. God opened the sea to allow us to escape Pharaoh, and we are the chosen ones, and you are all fucking animals, and we can live now to be 100 and not have any fucking regrets to the very end of their lives. I mean, I did hear a big bang in the middle of the night, so I woke up and was wondering, what the fuck was that? Yeah? And it's the door slamming behind Henry. There are consequences in this world to our actions. Their actions have consequences. And all those who have gone before them. I mean, I'm going to start making regular phone calls to the devil himself, asking him all the time, how is Margaret Thatcher getting along? How is Ted Heath getting along? How is Reagan and Bush and Rumsfeld and Cheney? No, actually, Cheney ain't there yet, so we'll find out. He's still fucking, he's got a perpetual motion pump in his heart. Motherfucker doesn't have a heartbeat, so he thinks he's going to live forever. Yeah, so Henry's in good company when he gets there. And then, yeah, as I said, there's going to be a fucking funeral. It's going to be a big funeral. Every motherfucker in the world is going to go to this funeral. Now, if there was such a thing as fucking terrorists, there you are, you've got everybody in one place. I think I said this before. That was way back when that mafia terrorist Pope John Paul II died, dragged off this earth. He had a big funeral in Rome, in the Vatican. Every motherfucker in the world was at it. Our new king, he was at it. Every president that ever was at it. Every prime minister in the world was at it. Every fucking dignitary. If Henry was there, they were all there. And at the same time, there were 400,000 long-haired hippie backpackers made their way to Rome for it as well, to gather out around St. Peter's Square and pray. Loads of them were Polish because they were fucking Pole. Anyhow, I thought to myself, you know, there's no such thing as terrorists. Because if there was, you could easily hide 100 people amongst that lot, and you would go in there and you would wipe out every motherfucker on the earth, all in the one place, all at the one time. And it didn't happen. I thought to myself, they're lying to us about something. There is no resistance. They made all that shit up. So, Every motherfucker in the world's going to be at Kissinger's funeral. Klaus Schwab, every. Wonder what does Kissinger mean? What that kind of fucking name is that word? Kiss. We know what kiss is. We love kissing, but we hate that other stuff. In in means no. Parse syntax grammar. Kissinger GER. I don't know what's that. Contract. A no kiss contract. That to me means stay away from the motherfucker. Don't go near him. Yeah, that's about it. That's about near enough of a fucking rant this morning. It's pissing rain outside. And, yeah, like I was saying, these things usually happen in threes, huh? So in 10 days' time, you could have another big old motherfucker that's caused a lot of damage. Bang, leaves the earth. Oh, we got to be busy. Another 10 days of television news. You could have a month of television news celebrating the lives of half a dozen or three motherfuckers that are going to kick the bucket shortly. That would take your attention away from war, famine, pestilence, disease, war. Did I say war twice? Well, there could be more than one going on. And yeah, leave it at that. Figure all that out, people. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.